And after that, general elections were held in 1951 to 52. And Dr. Rajendra Prasad, who was the president of the Constituent Assembly, became the first president of independent India. I'm sure you all know that he was the first president of India. Now, two things that you have to learn or remember, that Dr. Rajendra Prasad was also the president of Constituent Assembly, and Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was the chairman of drafting committee. So two different things, but students get confused all the time on this. And the next topic is the preamble. See, किसी भी चीज़ को बनाने से पहले कुछ आइडियाज़ होते हैं हमारे मन में, कुछ मोटिवेशंस होती हैं कि उस चीज़ को हम क्यों बना रहे हैं, उसके पीछे बनाने के कुछ उद्देश्य होते हैं. Preamble is same. The preambles are the objectives and aims of the Constitution. The preamble of the Constitution of India serves two purposes. It indicates the sources from the Constitution, derives its authority. It states the objects which Constitution seeks to establish and promote. ये दो चीज़ें हैं जो preamble का पर्पज़ है. द फर्स्ट वन, इट इंडिकेट द सोर्सेज. ये उन सोर्सेज को इंडिकेट करता है जहाँ से कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन हम ड्राइव किया है और उसकी अथॉरिटी. द सेकेंड, इट स्टेट द ऑब्जेक्ट्स विच कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन सीक्स टू एस्टैब्लिश एंड प्रमोट. Nature of state. The preamble of Indian Constitution has defined the nature of the state of India as follow. We the people of India. It means the Constitution of India derives its power and authority from the people of the India. It indicates that the Constitution of India has been made by people of India through elected representative in the Constitution Assembly. We the people of India. See, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन को भी उन्हीं लोगों ने बनाया है जिसे जनता ने चुना था. कॉन्स्टिट्यूटेंट असेंबली में 308 मेंबर्स थे. उन रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स को भी क्या आम जनता ने चुना था. तो इसीलिए जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन है वो किसके द्वारा इनडायरेक्टली बनाया गया है, आम जनता के द्वारा. द फर्स्ट वन इज सॉवरेन. द सॉवरेन रिफर्स टू द इंडिपेंडेंट अथॉरिटी ऑफ अ स्टेट. हियर स्टेट मीन्स country. In a sovereign country, the government has the supreme power to legislate on any subject without any external interference in its internal affairs by any other country. India is a sovereign state. हम बोलते हैं it means कि जो गवर्नमेंट है किसी भी बाहरी दबाव, किसी और देश के दबाव में आके कोई भी फैसला नहीं लेगी. It means we are independent, right? The second is socialist. The term socialist refers to the economic and social equality in the country. जो term socialist है वो economic और social equality को दर्शाता है हमारे देश में. This has been ensured in the Constitution of India, inserting the word socialist in the preamble by the Constitution 42 Amendment Act in 1957.